you know what I'm saying. But the father men, I believe that men should, you know, they should work anyway. So that's one thing. But if the mom's bills is whatever the, you know, monthly, then that's what we're gonna take care of.
Okay, so
that's just me though.
No, I feel that, and I was just gonna say, like, in fucking Jeannie and I's point of view, we call those your kind of man, like what you're describing, like the unicorn, because that's not the typical man right now, right? Like that's the man that everybody like almost aspires to get, where they want to provide for the family and they want to provide for their girl, their kids, whatever, and not make them go 50-50. That's not the normal scenario that we find.
This is why I also don't date like currently like that kind of shit or do it, because it's just. I understand what I want to do and at what level I would like to provide, and if I'm not there, then I'm not gonna waste somebody's time in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right, so fair enough.
Yeah.
So we kind of like been bouncing around on all the topics, but Josh actually brought some of these cards for tonight's conversation. I think that's their podcast.
Tonight's conversation.
So I feel like we should just get into some of these relationship questions.
These shits are spicy.
It's pretty funny. So I'm gonna go first. And so this question says, your boo has been active on social media all day.
Right. Oh, hell no.
But
it's a wrap. Yo, it's a wrap. I'm pulling up.
No.
I'm pulling up.
Wait. But has yet to respond to any of your
I'm
text
pulling
messages.
up. I just said I'm pulling up. It's not to talk
issue?
about. I'm pulling up, woman. That's it. You good? The fuck are you doing?
I like that energy, though. Pull up. Pull up.
What the fuck are you doing? How you not, like, are you crazy?
Nah,
like, I'm just trying to check if you good. Like, what's wrong with you?
Nah, you got to check on Bae. Like, you know, if you're not responding, like, that's fucking
I'll give you got a couple strikes, and then I'm going to pull up. Like, I'll let you do that. I'll see what your bullshit excuses the first couple times.
It's not always bullshit.
Nah, bullshit. Nah. My nigga, I'm hitting your phone, right?
Yeah.
How are you on social media?
Well,
how are you on social media?
Wait.
How are you on answer the question.
I'm going to answer.
But me, so I asked first though, right?
Okay, I'm going to answer.
I asked first though.
How am I on social media?
How are you on social media?
Okay, well, from
it's a simple
podcaster, from a podcaster's perspective, I could be working. You know it's true. You could be working, flopping back.
You're not about to see my notification pop up or see my name pop up. Your man.
And not respond. Nah, I agree.
And then check Instagram and post a story and all that shit. When you could just be like, yo, babe, I hit you right back.
I'm working. Yeah, no, chill. I agree.
Nah,
I agree. I'm not gonna fight you on this one.
You know why though? You know what? I'll only say that because I would feel some type of way if she did that to me. That's only why.
I agree.
That's just being real. I'm not gonna, because that's a hard excuse. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, chill. Like, you're not about to tell me you couldn't hit me back, bro. Like, stop.
Stop the cap. You know you lied. You could have responded. It takes 5 seconds. I agree. It takes 5 seconds to respond. Like, yo, I'm just doing some work right now. I'll get back to you in a second.
Yeah, don't play that shit.
No, I agree. Okay, go ahead. Your question next.
Okay, cool.
Just know we didn't talk about these questions before, so our natural reactions are what you're saying right now.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. This is fun. Your friend with benefits arrives at your house unannounced. They text, I'm outside. You're in bed with the person you hope will become your significant other. Like somebody you
Wait, so you're fucking both of them?
Yeah.
Diablo. Okay.
No, listen. This is somebody you actually really, really, really fuck with. Like you
the
like
person you're in bed with.
You're in bed with. Like okay. You're like, yo, like I'm really, really trying to get.
But your sneaky link is outside trying to.
And he's like, yo, I'm outside. Like I'm trying to break your walls down right now.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like I'm trying to, like, you don't understand, like, what I'm on demon time right now and I need to see you.
Oh shit.
Like what do you do? Like open the fucking door. Like what you doing? Like you know what time I'm on. But you're in bed like cuddling and all lovey dovey. Like you just get up to pee and you're like, and this thing is like about to start knocking
on the door. What am I gonna do? Is that the question?
The question is, what do you do? What do I do? Yeah, what do you do?
Fuck. So I'm laying in bed next to my man and my sneaky link.
Yeah. And your man is like, you know, he's like half snoring on your chest. Like, cause you know, you guys are just.
All right. So is the guy that I want.
He's on your chest.
Is he brolic?
Yeah,
like,
he's brolic.
Can he fight?
Can
he fight? Because if he can fight, I'm going to do like some Spartan type shit. You're going to fight to the death for me. The fuck? Which one of you is coming in?
Nah, this nigga not that brolic, bro. You know this nigga outside is a fucking gorilla. You know that. Like, you got the linebacker outside like, yo, baby girl, like, what's up? Like, you know what to throw you over my shoulder and throw you all over the house.
That's
like,
crazy.
Where you at? Like, I'm outside. And your man's but this is the guy you in bed with is like, you borderline love this nigga like already. Like, you know, you already know, like, once I make it official, it's up. And he's not, you know, he's about to, I don't want to put that context out there. Regardless, both these niggas are gorillas, whatever. You got two Hulks. You got one Hulk in bed, one Hulk outside. What are you gonna do? That's it. Like you like, that's it. What do you do? Do you tell this nigga like, yo, I'm actually not.
I'm gonna tell him.
He's like, yo, bitch, your car's hot. It's like I'm touching the engine. It's hot. Your car's here. What are you talking about?
All right, so I'm gonna have to send a little decline message like busy right now. Call you later. Call you when the time's up.
Yikes. Okay.
What else can you do?
I don't know.
What else can you do? Right?
That's
Like fuck.
That's tough.
But listen, ladies, this message is for you guys. Do not be fucking with two men at the same time. That's fucking wild. You got to respect your body and everything else. I had to throw that message out there. But that question, we're just answering the question for what there is. Yeah. Okay, so guys, don't be fucking with two people. One, you want to keep your body safe. So
yeah, fair enough. This was just listen. These questions are spicy as fuck. I just thought they were funny as hell.
Nah, that was wild.
What if you? Okay, cool. You didn't happen to have sex with neither one of them, but you're talking to both of them. That's all.
Okay. So if
that's
all right. That question's a little bit better.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. But it says here.
Oh, you see, Josh was switching it up.
No, it says here, friend with benefits. Let's take the benefits out. Just somebody you've been talking to, you've been intimate with, not sex, just kissing and that kind of thing. You've gone on a couple dates. You guys, things are going really, really well with the person that's outside. Like, yo, and you guys come over to each other's house a couple times, and he's just like, yo, I'm outside. Like, I really want to see you. I got flowers. I'm outside with flowers, actually. But you're in bed, like you're cuddling
with your other boo.
With your other boo that you really, really, you're about to give it up to, because you're like, yo, I really fuck with this nigga. It's about that time. Like,
damn.
Finally.
Damn.
And your other thing is outside with flowers. There you go. Hit me with that.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to tell him, like, listen, you know the deal. I'm with boo number one. I'm still gonna have to tell him. Be like, come in the morning, drop them flowers off. I'll see you then.
Oh my God, guys. Guys.
But what are you supposed to do in that situation? Ignore him?
I have no idea.
Ignore him?
Listen, I don't know.
Crazy. Okay.
Guess what?
Next question.
That was your question. Okay, cool. Excuse. Oh, no, you know what? You lucky. You answered it. Remember,
answered. Yeah.
You're right.
All right.
You're right.
We're just going to ask a few more before we wrap up this episode.
Yep.
A woman says she has lost all respect for her man. Can the relationship be salvaged? You answer, then I'm going to answer.
Stop
okay,
it.
Go.
Stop.
Go.
You stop it right now, woman. Definitely not.
Definitely not. I
Definitely
agree.
not.
It's over for him.
Yeah, it's pretty much over. It's over. I think the man is gonna regret what he do to try to salvage that to her, and all the things that he'll do up until that point, until he gets to the point where he's like, yo, fuck this. I think it's a dub.
Yeah, no.
You just need to work on yourself. That's what I would say. Truthfully.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a father, you gotta work on yourself.
You gotta work on yourself.
That's it. It's very simple.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's over. I agree. That relationship's done. Once a woman loses respect for her man, like it's done.
It depends on what fashion. If it depends on what fashion though. Give me an example though. Like you lose respect to him because of why? Because he got beat up in a fight.
I mean,
or because like you gotta. It depends.
Nah, I can't be with a man who wouldn't be able to know how to fight. Like that's
but that's not the point though. What if he gets beat up defending your honor though? That's different.
Oh, that's different. But at least he got to go hard.
That's what I mean, though. Like, what if he's going hard against 3 or 4 niggas? Like,
I'm not gonna lose respect for him if
okay, cool. That's what I mean. Like, give me the example of why you lose respect.
It could be like how you speak to your woman. It could be.
I feel like you could save that because honestly, truthfully, just being real, not that this has happened to me in a relationship type of thing, but I've had situations where with the female, whatever, like I've talked to her a certain way and. We're partners and not relationship partners, but we're like we're close and we do a lot of business or whatever. And I had to and it was I was out of line straight up. Okay. I didn't know it at the time, but I made sure to apologize and to make sure she knew that I was sorry and to apologize in front of everybody that I said it in front of too. So I made sure that it was. Regardless of the fact that I just made sure she knew, and in front of everybody that they knew I was wrong, and I would never do it again. And there's certain things, and that was ages ago. We've moved on from then, but there's ways to from talking. I feel like if a man doesn't learn after a few times, then cool, then you can dub that. But if you're talking about one time and he bugs out after one time,
I feel like yes and no. I feel like because words are like a fucking gun, right? Once they're out, they're out. There's no taking them back. You feel me? So,
fair enough.
especially in front of people, like no matter what, you can apologize in front of everybody, but what you said is what you said. And you said it with your chest. So it's like
I'll tell you after this situation, then you can tell me what I said.
We'll talk about it off camera. So it's like I feel like in that situation, like it depends really what was said, right? And then there's like the situations of making a decision when you're in a relationship that only benefits yourself and you're not thinking about your partner. Like I feel like that could ultimately make women lose a lot of respect for their partner because they're making a selfish. They're making a selfish decision and not thinking about like their other person or like how it would affect their relationship or what they were doing. Back
to the topic, the communication. Men need to, as leaders, because I feel like most men, for the most part, should be the leaders in whatever.
I agree.
Whatever.
100%.
But, for men, they need to be able to convey and like tell their woman, or not tell their woman, but convince their woman of what it should be for the family, and then what their idea should be for the family, and then. Once that woman understands where their brain is at, then they'll understand why they go so hard, or they're going so much at work, or they're doing this, or they're doing that. And it's not really, okay, now you could check me and just tell me like, yo, just chill out. Like, take it easy. But for the most part, you got to understand, like, men are just going to, once they understand, like, the foundation is set. When I say the foundation, I mean, like, the house is all set. It's a wrap. It's this level of this weight on our shoulders is different, and we can go. I'm talking we can go. Knowing that you're at home, you're chilling, you're not worried about this and that. The only thing you got to worry about is just waking up and doing stuff with the kids and checking on my parents, checking on your parents, and okay, cool, you got a job and you do some shit, like whatever the case
sounds
is.
Sounds like a dream, ladies.
I don't know. I but you see, again, I'm an advocate of men getting their shit together and then dating and then doing all that other and then entertaining women. Like people who do it prior to.
How long does that take?
All right, so all right, well here's a flip side to that. Most men don't reach their financial prime till their 40s. Most men don't reach their prime, like physically and all that shit, till their 30s. So like a lot of men, they're late boomers. Women, they get that shit early, so it's a little different. Like women operate a little differently. So
I hate
it's
that.
Just being true. It's just tell me it's not true. Tell me how.
But
okay, go
answer this question. That's just like such a cop out.
It's not a cop out. Let me ask you something.
Men mature later in life.
Okay, let me ask you something. How many ugly ducklings you knew in high school that got it right now, that are good, that are chilling?
Okay,
honestly,
I agree that
many and then wait, and then how many high school niggas that you knew got it like that are bums right now?
I agree. I feel like men who were like less attractive,
they have to build themselves. Yo.
I get that. But as far as being mature, as far as being like financially stable, those kinds of things, like it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out how you need to pay your bills, how you need to get money. Like I don't want to hear if you can. Go to work to figure out how to buy games or play video games or fucking any of that. Exactly. All right.
I'm just trying to play video games.
Okay, but point is, like, if you can go and figure all that out, why can't you figure out how to make more money? Or why can't you figure out how to go get a car? Or how come you can't figure out how to be emotionally available to your partner?
But why is a woman more important than a man's like initial happiness, which is might be video games, might be this, might be that?
It's not more important. Okay. It's not more important, but if you're trying to date somebody, then
that's true. That's true.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you have to do that. And women, guys, if you're in a relationship or starting to date somebody and you see things that you don't like, you don't need to say. Like I firmly believe that. If there's things that you don't like just remove yourself. Like you can like somebody for face value, but if they're not bringing all the things that you like to the table, then you need to go. Like there's somebody out there who will meet your description.
You can always pick 2 or 3 things with men or just people in general. You're not always going to get all 3. You're not always going to get all 10, whatever the case is. Because I'm sure you have your prerequisites of what a man should bring, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm sure most men have whatever their version of that is, But that's a tough one because, again, you see, man, we have 2, like, we're similar in age. And we have 2 very different, like, 2 sides of it. Because, like, again, I don't mind if the girl is coming. You know what I don't want? I'll tell you what I don't want. How about that? Well, we can go there. I'll tell you what I don't want. There's a lot of women out here who are very, and unfortunately, very, how do I say this? They bring so much baggage from past relationships. Father this, mother this, past boyfriends this, all this shit. And it's like,
Guys, get therapy.
I don't give a fuck about no family stuff. I do give a fuck about that, and that's another thing that I'm very careful of too. Because you know why? I want to have kids. I want to have 5 kids. Yeah, I want to have,
that's a lot of kids, guys.
Yeah, my mother. Yeah, listen, my mom says all the time she wish she had more. She wish she would have had more. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. I got you. My sister had 3. I'm like, you know what? Solely, I got you. I'm gonna try to do 5 one day, whatever. Anyway, the point is that I don't want my kids dealing with past drama too. Like, and it's not like you can get past certain things. It's just you want to be careful of that because you're married. More importantly than anything, you're marrying your family, your parents, your family, your whole family lineage. You're forcibly linking them to that person, for better or for worse.
You're absolutely right.
That right there is fucking terrifying for me.
Very scary.
Very scary.
That's a very
So whether that person, we can go there. So like, that's another thing men need to be aware of. Is like, yo, bro, like, make sure she got like, besides her, having her shit together, like, okay, she's alone, she don't talk to family, she don't do this. Why is that? Like, dig a little deeper before you decide to like, go raw. You decide to start having sex because you get this girl pregnant and she decides to keep the kid or whatever the case is, like, whatever situation happens, you are stuck with that. Whether you decide to acknowledge the fact that you're having a kid or not, that's you forever.
Yep.
So, with that being said, like, I'm very careful of those are the things I kind of look for because like I can't be with somebody who's not that I can't be with somebody, but like people who've had like some just think about the worst traumas in the world. Like,
so like serious baggage, like emotional trauma, that kind of thing.
Bro,
okay,
like,
I agree.
I mean, maybe I'm a good listener. I don't know if I'm a healer like that. There's some men who are out there that can deal with that kind of thing and like
but it's not a man's responsibility. It's not a man's responsibility or a woman's responsibility to come into a relationship and heal your other person. And the problem that I find with that is that people get into relationships and they feel the need to heal. So then they take on a role of almost becoming a mother.
That's a dub.
And then the relationship isn't good.
That's
because
a dub.
What happens is that you're not fulfilled, right? You're not fulfilled. Your partner's not fulfilled. They're looking for something, and it's just like a constant repeat cycle. But I feel like we can ask one more question, then we'll wrap it up for today. Let me see. Okay, this is mine.
You got it?
Your significant other says they no longer love you romantically, but they still care for you as a friend. You're otherwise happy. You're otherwise happy with the relationship.
Central.
Would you continue it?
Okay, I'm sorry. I was singing over the last part.
Okay.
What's the last part?
I'm gonna start again. Your significant other says they no longer love you romantically. So I'm assuming she's not trying to clap cheeks no more, but still care for you as a friend.
That's in the cards. I assume she doesn't want to clap cheeks no more.
No, I just threw that in there, but still care for you as a friend. You're otherwise happy with the relationship. Would you continue or explain it?
That's a dub. It's a dub. I mean, there's the thing.
You don't think you can get romantically attracted again?
Here's the thing. Like, back to the first question. It's kind of similar. Like, the things you'll do, I feel like you'll lose yourself trying to do that again when there's people out there that would love you and do the most for you off rip.
I agree. I couldn't agree off. Like, I agree.
Now, hold on. What's the conditions though? Do we have a kid together? Do we like?
No
what's it? Give me
no conditions.
All right. Well, yeah. No, it's over. Now, if we have a kid together, obviously, I'm still. Yeah, I can't fault the man or woman, whoever's in this situation for trying to salvage whatever that is.
Okay.
But if there's no.
I feel like romantically, like that's a big part of a relationship. So it's like if you're not meeting your partner's needs romantically and they clearly
that's fucked up and they want that,
fucked up,
yeah, no,
and they make it known like you're not, like I'm not romantically in love with you anymore, like
that's tough. That's just a hard pill to swallow. You can try to and
it's like I don't even know, does that mean they're not being satisfied, or does that mean they're not coming to climax, like what is it? But it's like if that is something I think that could ruin a relationship for sure.
I mean, I don't know if there's any therapists, if there's a better way of going about it, but I say just walk away.
Walk away. I mean, before we wrap this episode up, how do you feel if a woman was to correct you during sex, like, oh, this doesn't work for me, or what you did was whack?
All right, cool.
Would you feel some type of
way? I would, for sure. I absolutely.
Would your ego be hurt?
100%. But 100%. I mean, I want you to tell me I want to do it, right? If I love you, if I really fuck with you, I want to make sure that like we don't ever have this conversation again.
Okay.
Like I want to make sure, like, all right, cool. This is what you like. This, all right. Let's.
So I feel
let's
like
do it
it's
that
hard
way.
for women to speak up because they want their man to keep their ego and keep their pride. So then, but then there's some women who be like, nah, you was not doing that shit right. Blah, 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 blah. And
Yeah,
like,
you wasn't this or that, or it's just it depends. It really just depends on. One, I would say like, in the middle of doing whatever, there's ways to correct them. You know, you've been in bed with somebody and they like kind of grabbing you a little too aggressively. You grab their arm, you're like, yo, slow down.
Yeah, be nice. Down. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. There's ways to go about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wouldn't afterwards be like, that shit was dub. That was a dub, bro. Like that was not it.
Throw basura. Throw the whole thing away.
Yeah, nah, you don't want to do that, but you want to be like, yo, you know, while we were in this position, you were kind of like my leg was behind my ears, like my knees were behind my ears, and I'm not really flexible in that fashion. And now I feel like I have a Charlie horse. I was just like an official Charlie horse. So like I'd appreciate it if I didn't have to go to work the next day with a fucking cast on. Not because you put it on me like that, because my fucking leg don't work. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm being silly.
Good to know. Well, this episode has been so refreshing, so fun.
Sorry.
No, that was funny. That was a perfect way to end. But you already know. Till next time, we'll see you guys next week. And Josh, thank you so much for joining us. Everybody, I'll tag him so you guys can like, subscribe, follow. Fire. But thank you so much for joining. And
no problem. Thank you guys so much. And yo, congratulations to everything, Jeannie. I know you're not here, but I just want to say thank you for allowing this to happen. I know that you guys are partners, and thank you, Sarah, for inviting me on. And I have a few things set up, so I'm gonna have you guys come on to my platform, and we're gonna do a few things on my end. And yeah, it's fun. We got a lot. There's gonna be a lot more content coming out of here.
Absolutely.
Listen, content creators. Just before I leave, we should all link up. Everybody should be doing stuff together. Like, there's no reason why people feel the need to go to fucking LA and New York and this and that. Like this. There's a hub in every state. Okay. So get together, do your thing, man.
Let's go. Everybody support local, content creators. Let's get it together. And then until the next time.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Deuces.